poverty alleviation possible through proper utilization of natural resources of South Asian region, says Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina on occasion of Mujib Year and Golden Jubilee of Independence. Prosperity and welfare of nation can be ensured if government and political parties work with honesty and sincerity in public interest, says President Mohammad Abdul Hamid on the occasion of Mujib Year and Golden Jubilee of Independence. Bangladesh born as an independent state through lifelong struggle and sacrifice of Bangabandhu, says Nepalese President in Eternal Mujib Program. Father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman awarded with prestigious Gandhi Peace Prize of India 2020. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's position on party discipline is very stringent, says Obadul Qadir, cautioning no one will be spared if found not following party rules. Corona infection on rise in the country, a warns program continues to prevent infection. Australia hit by worst floods in 60 years, 18,000 residents of New South Wales evacuated. And in Christchurch, Bangladesh to face New Zealand tomorrow in second of three-match ODI series. Assalamu alaikum. This is News at 10 on BTV, BTV World and BTV Chattogram Centre. I'm Anika Amreen. Those were the highlights. Now the details. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid urged all concerned to take proper steps so that the future generations can grow up being imbued with the principles and ideals of Bangabandhu and the spirit of the War of Liberation. The President made the call while addressing twin mega celebrations of the Bangladesh Independence's Golden Jubilee and Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu's birth centenary at National Parade Ground this afternoon. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, also Bangabandhu's elder daughter, presided over the function with visiting President of the Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal, Bidya Devi Bhandari, was present as the special guest of honor. Bangabandhu's younger daughter, Sheikh Rehana, was present. Recalling Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's pro-people political activities, President Hamid said a new chapter in the country's politics would begin if the politicians could stand beside the poor to fulfill people's basic needs. As long as Bangladesh and its people will exist, Bangabandhu will remain as a source of inspiration till that day, he said.
Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman শুধু একটি নাম নয়, বঙ্গবন্ধু একটি প্রতিষ্ঠান, একটি সত্তা, একটি ইতিহাস। জীবিত বঙ্গবন্ধুর চেয়ে অন্তরালের বঙ্গবন্ধু আরো বেশি শক্তিশালী। যতদিন বাংলাদেশ থাকবে, বাঙালি থাকবে, এই দেশের জনগণ থাকবে, ততদিনই বঙ্গবন্ধু সকলের অনুপ্রেরণার উৎস হয়ে থাকবেন। নিপীড়িত নির্যাতিত মানুষের মুক্তির আলোক বর্তিকা হয়ে তিনি বিশ্বকে করেছেন আলোকময়। তাই আমাদের ভবিষ্যৎ প্রজন্ম যাতে বঙ্গবন্ধুর নীতি, আদর্শ ও মুক্তিযুদ্ধের চেতনায় উজ্জীবিত হয়ে বেড়ে উঠতে পারে, সে লক্ষ্যে সকলকে উদ্যোগী হতে হবে।
Terming father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, a revered leader, Nepalese President Bidya Devi Bhandari said Bangabandhu won the hearts of people of Bangladesh and attained the goal of creating a new nation.
बंगलादेशको स्वतन्त्रताका लागि बंगबन्धुको भूमिका, योगदान र बलिदानको सम्मानमा अहिले उहाँको जन्म शतवार्षिकी यसरी देशव्यापी रूपमा बंगलादेशमा मनाउँदै गरेको देख्दा हामीलाई खुसी लागेको छ। मित्र राष्ट्र बंगलादेशको निरन्तर प्रगति, समृद्धि र सुखका लागि शुभकामना व्यक्त गर्दै म मेरो भनाई यही अन्त्य गर्न चाहन्छु।
Sheikh Hasina, who chaired the function, stressed that South Asia will be more prosperous with the efficient use of natural resources.
একথা অস্বীকার করার উপায় নাই যে দক্ষিণ এশিয়ার এক বিশাল সংখ্যক মানুষ এখনো দরিদ্র সীমার নিচে বাস করে। বিপুল সংখ্যক মানুষ এখনো অর্ধাহার বা অনাহারে থাকে। অনেকে জীবন ধারণে ন্যূনতম সুযোগ সুবিধা থেকেও বঞ্চিত। দক্ষিণ এশিয়ায় যে প্রাকৃতিক সম্পদ রয়েছে সে সম্পদ যথাযথভাবে ব্যবহার করে এই অঞ্চলের মানুষের দারিদ্র্য দূর করা সম্ভব। একে অপরের সঙ্গে বন্ধুত্বপূর্ণ সম্পর্ক বজায় রেখে এই অঞ্চলকে দারিদ্র্যমুক্ত উন্নত অঞ্চল হিসেবে গড়ে তোলার প্রয়াস আমরা অব্যাহত রাখব। বর্তমান বিশ্ব গ্লোবাল ভিলেজ, একা চলার কথা চিন্তা করা যাবে না, আমরা সম্মিলিতভাবে চিন্তা করব।
Education Minister Dr. Deepu Moni and eminent writer Salina Hussain also spoke on the occasion. State Minister for Foreign Affairs Mohammad Shahriar Alam moderated the function. Later in second part, a colourful cultural function with the theme Banglar Mati Amar Mati was presented on the 6th day of the 10-day program of the birth centenary of Father of the Nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and Golden Jubilee of the Independence at National Parade Ground. Cultural function began with the instrumental music of hundreds of artists, followed by a dance drama by the artists of friendly country Nepal dedicated to Bangabandhu. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, Nepalese President Bidya Devi Bhandari, Bangabandhu's younger daughter Sheikh Rehana watched the program from Views Gallery along with other invitees. The function included a choreography titled Thousands of Years with poetry, song and dance, 6 seasons of Bangla, a dance performance by 60 artists, and on choreography, language movement, liberation war and patriotic song melody titled From Then On, The Days of Change, small ethnic group performances, colorful culture of Bangla, Jatra Pala Ma Mati Manush and melody song of 100 Bowls, Shabar Upore Manush Shotto. Today's program ends with presentation of Bangabandhu's favorite songs and songs dedicated to Bangabandhu. Bangladesh and Nepal will work together to identify potential areas for cooperation between the two countries and utilize the potentials. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid and President of Nepal Bidya Devi Bhandari agreed on the issue during a meeting at Bongo Bhavan this evening. On arrival at Bongo Bhavan, President Abdul Hamid welcomed the Nepalese President with flowers. President's Press Secretary Mohammad Join Alabini told that during the meeting, President Abdul Hamid thanked the President of Nepal for attending the celebration of the birth centenary of Father of the Nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and the Golden Jubilee of Independence. The President said her visit would open a new chapter in bilateral relations between Bangladesh and Nepal. President Abdul Hamid expressed gratitude to the government and people of Nepal for extending support and cooperation during the Great War of Liberation. Noting that there are many potential sectors between Bangladesh and Nepal, the President urged businessmen and investors to come forward to take advantage of this opportunity. President Abdul Hamid also emphasized on exchanging visits at a government and private level. During the meeting, President of Nepal Bidya Devi Bhandari lauded the socio-economic development of Bangladesh, including women's empowerment. Bangladesh Foreign Minister, State Minister, Health Minister and Nepalese Foreign Minister were present during the meeting. Later, 4 MOUs were signed between Bangladesh and Nepal in the presence of President Mohammad Abdul Hamid and President of Nepal Bidya Devi Bhandari. The MOUs were MOU on tourism cooperation, MOU on strengthening sanitary cooperation, MOU on cultural exchange program and letter of exchange on Rohanpur-Singhabad railway route. Ministers concerned were also present during the signing ceremony. Later, Nepalese President Bidya Devi Bhandari signed the visitors' book. After meeting President of Nepal Bidya Devi Bhandari attended a dinner and a cultural function at the Darbar Hall of Bongo Bhavan. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and younger daughter of Bangabandhu Sheikh Rehana attended the cultural function and dinner hosted by President Abdul Hamid in honor of the Nepalese President. President's wife Rashida Khanum and family members attended the function. Cabinet members, Cabinet Secretary, chiefs of the three services, Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister and high officials were present. Nepalese President Bhandari highly praised Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina for her dynamic leadership, addressing her much inspiring leader in the world. She said this when Bangladesh Premier paid a courtesy call on her at the Intercontinental Hotel in the capital this afternoon. Prime Minister's Press Secretary Sanul Karim briefed the newsmen after the meeting. The Nepalese president said that Bangladesh has made remarkable progress under the leadership of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. On women empowerment, Bidya Devi Bhandari said that Bangladesh can be a role model for women's participation in national development tasks. The Nepalese president thanked the Bangladesh premier for offering Nepal to use Bangladesh's port facilities and the Soyodpur airport. The Nepalese president handed over 2 books, Unfinished Memoirs and Karagarer Rojnamcha of Bangabandhu, translated into Nepali language to the Prime Minister. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina welcomed the Nepalese president's visit to Bangladesh to join the celebrations of the birth centenary of the Father of the Nation and Golden Jubilee of Bangladesh's independence. The Prime Minister emphasized on mutual cooperation on the fields of trade and commerce and signing of the Preferential Trade Agreement PTA between the two countries. It will be beneficial for both the countries if the PTA is signed, she opined. President of Nepal Bidya Devi Bhandari arrived in Dhaka this morning on a 2-day state visit to attend the celebration of the birth centenary of Father of the Nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and the Golden Jubilee of Bangladesh's independence. A special flight of Nepal Airlines carrying the President of Nepal landed at Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport at 10 a.m. A 21-gun salute heralded her arrival as she stepped down from the flight. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid received the President of Nepal at the VVIP terminal of the airport. The Nepalese President was given a red carpet reception at the airport. Later, a contingent of Army, Navy and Air Force presented state salute. The Nepalese President took the salute and inspected the guard. At the presentation line, senior ministers and high civil and military officials were introduced to Nepalese President Bidya Devi Bhandari by President Abdul Hamid. At the beginning of the day's program, the visiting Nepalese president went to the Savar National Martyrs' Memoirs. She paid a rich tribute to the martyrs of the Liberation War by placing wreath at the altar of the National Memorial. She stood in solemn silence for some time. She was given Guard of Honor by a contingent of Army, Navy and Air Force. Later, Nepalese President Bidya Devi Bhandari planted a sapling at the premises of the National Martyrs Memorial. Bidya Devi Bhandari signed the visitor's book. Liberation War Affairs Minister A.K.M. Muzammil Haq, Health Minister Zahid Malik and State Minister for Housing and Public Works Sharif Ahmed were present. Foreign Minister Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen said Bangladesh and Nepal will work together to expand gamut of bilateral relations, including cultural exchanges between the two friendly peoples, widening tourism and free trade and extension of bilateral and multilateral communication. He told this to the journalists after making a courtesy call on visiting Nepalese President Vidya Devi Bhandari at a hotel in the Dhaka today. High officials of both the countries were present during the call-on. Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom has sent a special message on the occasion of Golden Jubilee of Independence of Bangladesh. The Queen sent the special message to the President of Bangladesh, Muhammad Abdul Hamid. In her message, the Queen congratulated the people of Bangladesh and wished continuous prosperity of Bangladesh. The Queen said at the basis of the mutual relation between Bangladesh and the United Kingdom is deep friendship and cordial relation. She said the relation is still intact as it was 50 years ago. Father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, has been awarded with the prestigious the Gandhi Peace Prize 2020 in recognition of his outstanding contributions towards social, economic and political transformation through non-violent and other Gandhian methods. The Gandhi Peace Prize recognizes the immense and unparalleled contribution of Bangabandhu in inspiring liberation of Bangladesh, bringing stability, laying foundation for India-Bangladesh relations and promoting peace in the region, said a statement of the Indian Ministry of Culture this afternoon. The Gandhi Peace Prize is an annual award instituted by Indian government since 1995, the 125th birth anniversary commemoration year of Mahatma Gandhi. The award is open to all persons regardless of nationality, race, language, caste, creed or sex. The jury for Gandhi Peace Prize, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, met on March 19 of 2021 and after due deliberations unanimously decided to select Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman as the recipient of the Gandhi Peace Prize for the year 2020. Earlier former President of South Africa Nelson Mandela, former President of Tanzania Julius Nyerere, Dr. Gerhard Fischer from Germany and Archbishop Desmond Tutu of South Africa were among the proud recipients of this prestigious prize. Bhutanese Prime Minister Lot Sherin will come Bangladesh at a 3-day state visit tomorrow. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina will receive him at Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport at 10 in the morning. Later, the Bhutanese Prime Minister will pay tribute to the martyrs of Liberation War through placing a wreath at the National Memorial at Savar. At noon, he will pay tribute to Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, at 32 Dhanmandi in Dhaka. The Bhutanese Prime Minister will also visit Bangabandhu Memorial Museum there. Foreign Minister Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen will meet Bhutanese Prime Minister Lot Sherin at Hotel Intercontinental in the afternoon. The Bhutanese Prime Minister will attend a dinner party organized by Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina in his honor at Hotel Shonargaon in the evening. In the second day of the visit, the Bhutanese Prime Minister will hold a bilateral meeting with his Bangladesh counterpart at Prime Minister's office in the morning. Following the meeting, both the countries will sign a number of memorandums of understanding. In the afternoon, the Bhutanese Prime Minister will meet President Muhammad Abdul Hamid at Bongo Bhavan. Later, Lot Sherin will attend the function of Golden Jubilee of Country's Independence at the National Parade Ground in the capital. The Bhutanese Prime Minister will leave Dhaka at 8 in the morning on March 25, concluding the 3-day visit. Foreign Minister Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen will give farewell to the Bhutanese Prime Minister at Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport. Awami League General Secretary Obadul Qadir has said strict decision about party discipline will be taken at party's executive committee meeting after the program of Golden Jubilee of the Liberation War. He said Sheikh Hasina is on tough position about party discipline. None will be spared, no matter how big leader or public representative they are. Obadul Qadir said this while addressing at Nagao's Porsha Upuzila Awami League Council as chief guest through video conference from his official residence in the capital this morning, giving direction to entire proper honor to the party's dedicated and sacrificed leaders and activists in the new committee. The Awami League General Secretary said controversial and beneficiary people should not be included in the committee. He said BNP is trying to destroy communal harmony and tarnish the image of the country by telling lie, while Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is being highly praised by the foreign leaders for her extraordinary leadership.
স্বাধীনতার সুবর্ণ জয়ন্তী উদ্বোধনী অনুষ্ঠান মালা শেষে আমরা আওয়ামী লীগের ওয়ার্কিং কমিটির বৈঠক করব। সেই বৈঠকে দলীয় শৃঙ্খলার বিষয়ে কিছু কিছু বিশৃঙ্খলা অনিয়মের বিষয়ে আমরা কঠিন সিদ্ধান্ত নিতে যাচ্ছি। দুঃসময়ের ত্যাগী কর্মীদের দলের নেতৃত্বে নিয়ে আসুন। সুবিধাবাদীরা দুঃসময় এলে চলে যাবে, সুসময়ের বসন্তের কোকিলরা দলের বন্ধু নয়, দলের বন্ধু দলের ত্যাগী পরিশ্রমী কর্মীরা। আজ দেশে সাম্প্রদায়িক ষড়যন্ত্রকারীরা আবারও মাথা চাড়া দিয়ে উঠেছে। আজও সাম্প্রদায়িকতার পৃষ্ঠপোষক বিএনপি আজ দেশে বিদেশে ষড়যন্ত্র করে যাচ্ছে শেখ হাসিনার সেই জনপ্রিয় সরকারকে উৎখাত করার জন্য। চারদিকে এখনো ষড়যন্ত্রের গন্ধ আছে, এখনো কাল নাগিনীর বিষাক্ত ছোবল আজকে সাম্প্রদায়িকতার বীর বাষ্প ছড়াচ্ছে। এই স্বাধীনতাকে অর্থবহ করতে হলে সাম্প্রদায়িক অপশক্তিকে বাংলার মাটিতে প্রতিহত করতে হবে, পরাজিত করতে হবে। শেখ হাসিনার নেতৃত্বে আজকের সম্মেলনে এটাই হোক আপনাদের শপথ।
Porsha Upuzila Awami League President Mohammad Anwarul Islam chaired the council, while Central Awami League Organizing Secretary S.M. Kamal Hussain, Health and Population Affairs Secretary Dr. Ruqya Sultana, Central Executive Member Nurul Islam Tandu, Nagaon Awami League President Mohammad Abdul Malik, Food Minister Shadhun Chandra Mojumdar, Lawmaker Shahiduzzaman Sarkar, Barrister Nizamuddin Jalil, John and Anwar Hussain Helal spoke among others. Viewers, now there is a break. Stay tuned.
বঙ্গবন্ধু ও বাংলাদেশের সঠিক ইতিহাস সমৃদ্ধ শেখ ফজলুল করিম সেলিম লিখিত তথ্যভিত্তিক নির্ভরযোগ্য বই বঙ্গবন্ধুর স্বপ্নের বাংলাদেশ পাওয়া যাচ্ছে 21শে বইমেলায়।
Welcome you back to the bulletin. The police are continuing awareness campaign against the coronavirus and distributing masks across the country, including the capital, to save people from getting infected. The intensity of the deadly pathogen has been on the rise for 5 weeks. Members of the police force have distributed masks at different spots under 50 police stations in the capital today. Officials involved in the initiative say wearing masks will help tackle the spread of the virus largely. That is why they are making efforts to ensure that people wear it. The law enforcing agency will carry on the awareness program against COVID-19, police authorities said. Thirty COVID-19 patients died in the country in last 24 hours, taking the death toll from the pandemic to 8,720. The recovery count rose to 5,24,159 after another 1,754 recovered during the period. A press release of the Directorate General of Health Services confirmed this today. The tally of the infections rose to 5,73,687 with 2,809 new cases. Now, international news. COVID-19 global death toll crosses 27,29,000. More than 12,39,68,000 have been infected globally and more than 9,98,86,000 people have recovered so far. The US, the current epicenter of the pandemic, has now 3,05,23,000 confirmed cases and 5,55,000 deaths. Areas that have seen the worst flooding in decades are bracing for more heavy rainfall, with the peak expected on Tuesday. The entire coast of New South Wales has been put on alert, with troops and hundreds of volunteers deployed. Roads and bridges have been cut off, cars and signs submerged, livestock marooned and schools closed. Prime Minister Scott Morrison told members of Parliament there was serious risk still ahead, and weather officials said it is far from over. New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian said no deaths had yet been reported. Some 18,000 people have been evacuated so far in the state, which is Australia's most populated, with 8 million residents. Now, international news. Bangladesh will face New Zealand in the second ODI of three-match series in Christchurch tomorrow. The match will start at 7 a.m. Bangladesh Standard Time. Bangladesh Television will telecast the match live. Earlier, Bangladesh lost it to New Zealand by 8 wickets in the first ODI in this series. To end the bulletin, headlines once again. Poverty alleviation possible through proper utilization of natural resources of South Asian region, says Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina on occasion of Mujib Year and Golden Jubilee of Independence. Prosperity and welfare of nation can be ensured if government and political parties work with honesty and sincerity in public interest, says President Mahmoud Abdul Hamid on occasion of Mujib Year and Golden Jubilee of Independence. Bangladesh born as an independent state through lifelong struggle and sacrifice of Bangabandhu, says Nepalese President in Eternal Mujib Program. Father of the nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman awarded with prestigious Gandhi Peace Prize of India 2020. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's position and party discipline is very stringent, says Ibadul Qadir, cautioning no one will be spared if found not following party rules. Corona infection and rise in the country, awareness program continues to prevent infection. Australia hit by worst floods in 60 years. 18,000 residents of New South Wales evacuated. And in Christchurch, Bangladesh to face New Zealand tomorrow in second of three-match ODI series. And that's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us. And